It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for your authority. That it can't take your love it. Crime stopper here for us. We need sector to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must talk it. I mean you check. You work for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever vacation jumping till the break of dawn. Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gala Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. No one's going to go deep and deeper. Put it to the EGK. We are living.
Good morning, folks. Good morning. If you're just joining us, we want to welcome you to the Thursday edition of the program from the Preneurs here on Freedom FM. Wherever you are joining us, we are here on every weekday from Monday to Thursday, and on Friday we have the throwback. My name is Esther Daku, and Wendell is here. We are also being joined by one of our Radio LIB partners, Aliyu Masale. Good morning to you, Wendell.
Good morning, Esther. Good morning to our many listeners out there. Those of you following us via your receivers, and those of you watching us online, we say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Aliyu, good morning from Liberia.
Good morning, Mr. Nimla. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Mama Liberia. You must be glad to be here this morning.
Good to have you.
How was our junior birthday on yesterday? How was the celebration?
Oh, those guys, they don't love birthday party. Oh. The only thing they will tell you, either you take them for dinner or the person tell you they give the one, but they really don't like party.
Well, Lee, let me openly say thanks to you for, the job you are doing, your foundation, and want to say thank you ever so much. We hope from the print news will also be included.
I saw he was loading.
Yeah, the man is working hard. I mean,
you're doing so well.
You see, that's on the thing that when people talk, they say, "Oh, you're let politicize everything." Joseph Boakai said the people not living here, so they don't have a stake in this country. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't talk about Liberia. Yeah. But if you see the things that Aliyu Masale is doing in this country, giving back to Liberians free of charge, I mean, the president won't be saying those kind of things, because if you check the amount of money that is being remitted into this country on a yearly basis from people outside Liberia, the president won't really make that kind of mistake, to say that they don't live here, so they don't know what we are going through. So Aliyu, want to say thank you ever so much. You're doing a great job. Just continue. God will continue to bless you because you know why? You are giving back to your people. So I want to say thank you ever so much.
Thank you, Mr. Nima. Liberia is all we have. We owe Liberia a lot. And I will say to every Liberian, when you find yourself in the capacity to give back to your country, we have to do so. That's all we can do by giving back to our country. Yes, when there's a need to help, let's help our people. Yeah, like those things we are sending back to the country, hospital bed, medical supplies, computers, all of those things is to give back to our people. There are people in school, even people graduating from college, they don't even say have computer knowledge. So that's why we are bringing those things to the country, open free computer literacy program for people. Well, we'll get to that when the time reaches. Well, thank you so much for being appreciative. I appreciate myself. Yes, that's it. We have to give back to our country. See you guys soon. I will soon be when you're in our studio.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Yeah,
that's good. We wish you all the best, my brother. Keep doing your best. I mean, it's often said that, flowers is given to those deserving ones, and you are no exception. So,
of course,
we just want to say a big thank you. Continue doing what you're doing for your country. Folks, this is the print news and the Thursday edition. We give you the opportunity to set the talking points. We are not the ones who create the talking points. We allow you to do so. So we'll shortly hear from our team of panelists what is on our mind. And then from there, we can hear from you, our Liberian people. So let's firstly say a big thank you to Scrams Top of Liberia, Exodus Best Price Store with 2 branches. One is on the Old Road, Smart Road Junction. You know, everything for that wedding occasion, that party you're having, birthday celebration, and you want to get drinks for cheaper price. You're struggling, you don't know where to go. If you're in the Painesville, Congo Town, and the Oro Belt, well, you don't need to worry yourself no more, because Exodus Best Price Store is right there at Smart Road Junction. And if you're downtown in Central Monrovia, well, just make your way to Gurley Street where the head branch is, and just get everything you want for that special occasion. For alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, they have everything there. And the good news is that Exodus Best Price Store have reduced the prices of club beer products. The last but never ever the least is Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. They are one of the giants in the petroleum business in this country, been around for more than 20 years and still providing quality services to the people of Liberia. So everything we do, let's go back to the lady. What is on your mind this morning you want to talk about?
Well, Liberia problem. What
Huh?
what else will be on my mind? Liberia's problem. I was just strolling this morning. When I woke up early, just before I jump out of bed, I like to find out what's happening or what happened over the night, probably late evening hours and stuff like that. And so I came across a post that talking about a family who, I don't know whether, because this should actually be a joke, that someone owns a property from Connex gas station all the way to Calfee Dupert Road. And I was like, another wahala. Because can you imagine, people are still going through, the trauma of homelessness, around in the street. Some of them up to now, they have not found a place to be. They are still stopping with people and all of that. And for this to surface again, that somebody on the land, they're going through the cold process and all of that, they're coming to do the demolition exercise. What does this government want from the Liberian people? Because it's a sad thing that somebody will own a land window and the land is vacant for 50, 40, 30 years and nobody to claim it one day, only because the president used that statement, God's not making new land. So everybody going to collect their lands. This is something that they need to look into. I don't know how the court can rule for these people to go and break people properties down worth millions and thousands of dollars. This is a sad thing when a property that will cost, that somebody bought probably $500 because those days lands were not
Very
expensive.
cheap.
Somebody bought a land probably 100, 200, and they travel out of this country. They spend 30, 40, 50. Their children came back, and now they want to own these properties that people have been living on, that they have developed themselves, their livelihood depends on. And somebody just walk into the country, won't they go to court and say, this is my land and stuff like that? This is not something you want your citizens to, to be going through on a daily basis. Some people are in their homes right now, they are worried, Wendell.
Yeah.
They are very worried.
Yeah.
Why if somebody come and say this place is for them? Because it have happened to a lot of people. I remember clearly when they're on this very radio, we hosted people during the former president time. People came from around the rehab area there.
Yeah.
Where around Baptist Seminary. And they came here, they said somebody came from the States and said they own I don't know how many acres of land in that particular place. There were several homes to be affected when they brought it here, we talk about it. As the case proceeded, the owner of the land when they decided to, have pity on the people and ask them to rebuy. This is how things should be done. Somebody cannot own a property for more than 20, 30, 40 years, and you just come and say you want to own it. That's why the person have a lot of investment on that property, and you take it from them, and the government is doing nothing about negotiation process. I mean, they're just allowing everything. What is the land authority doing? What is the act on the book, that look into these things? Because we cannot continue to sit and look at what's happening. A lot of people are being affected. People are still homeless, like I said earlier. There are people who still stopping with their friends. They got their things scattered all around the place before they can even get a place to go and stay when they have
things be
lost almost
gone.
everything.
Yeah.
This is very troubling for the people, and it's wrong. And the government is saying nothing about it, as if they don't care about their citizens.
Esther, is good that you mentioned, the landowner came and he had a compromise with the people.
Exactly.
We are not saying that, when you have your land, you shouldn't go and claim your land. It is your legitimate right.
Of course.
All right. What is yours, you should claim it. But I mean, look, somebody, like Esther said, right? You have a land and that land was never developed. Somebody bought the land from somebody and then sold the land. That person lived there for 20, 30 years. One early morning, you woke up and then somebody coming to you and said, the land you've been living on for more than 30 years is mine. All right. So it's the good thing about it is that you have already, identified the property as yours. So you will have to bring all of your legitimate documents to, substantiate your claims. But hey, man, they agree now the land for you. But the people been living there for more than 20, 30 years. All you can do now is to what? Resell or, have a little, discussion to say, look, we can't move you from here. What you would do, you will have to, remit some money. We'll either sell it to you again, or we'll ask you to do something, so you can be here, but we can't move you. It's a good thing. So those of you who live in the Connex area all the way to Calfee, Dupo Road, all right? Somebody is saying that the property is theirs. So anytime from now, you got to be expecting bulldozers. Because, they can't serve your prior notice when they're coming. So you're going to be expecting bulldozers. I mean, those of you that live on Duper Road from the Connex gas station area all the way to Carfield, some family is saying the property is theirs. The Sila family, right?
Of course.
They are saying the property is theirs. So I don't know how some of you been living there, by what means you've been living there. How did you get your property and all of that? You will have to prove it. Because a family is now saying from Connex gas station, I mean, all the way to Coffee. That's a huge distance, right? Very huge distance. So you see, but look, this is our country. People are dying from being their property is being destroyed. Some of them got stroke. Like Esther says, some people got their things all over. By the time you finish finding somewhere to go stay, like a friend of mine is also going through the same thing. He was somewhere, say town, his 2 houses was broken down. He's right now seeking refuge at a friend's place. So you see the kind of things people are going through in this country. So Liberians, this is where we are as a country. For me, if I tell you what's on my mind and money, we're not moving from here. Plenty things on my mind. Plenty things on my mind. My issue too, some of the things on my mind are the road business. The road business is causing problems for us. We are already into the rainy season. And we'll start experiencing heavy rainfall anytime from now. And the guys that stay, I don't know how to put it, but they are taking time to, to get this thing done. I don't know whether the contractors are complaining about money. They are not getting the money. What is actually happening to the process that is very slow, So we hope that the guys who are doing the stretch across the bridge, that's the Tottenham Boulevard, all the way from the Gabriel Talker Bridge to St. Paul Bridge. You know, you got to speed up with the stretch.
Right.
The road is very narrow. Everybody using one side now. All right, to where the guys are doing. We are using one lane to go and come, and the trucks are also plying that route. You know, the truck drivers how they drive, right? They don't want to know whether you have a smaller car or not. They just drive, and when you drive and go into Broadville around the St. Paul Bridge, before getting to St. Paul Bridge, around the St. Mary Catholic Church, the church there. Man, look, guys, you see the kind of driving they can do there. It's not easy on that kind of small road. So we hope that the government, through the Ministry of Public Works, Honorable Giddings, and the contractors, to speed up the process, because it's not going to be easy for us that live around that belt. I know that more traffic is pending, for us that live across there. So this time it's a Saturday. When you beat that traffic to leave from Broadway by 6 o'clock in the morning, just forget it. If you can't leave by 6 o'clock in the morning, when you get to the St. Paul Bridge, when you see the amount of cars that are ahead of you, nobody will have to tell you, say, just turn around, go back.
I tell you.
So when you wake up late, forget about car business.
It is really very. I don't know how you guys manage. I had a package to drop for somebody there one time. I almost cried in your traffic.
Oh, you say you almost cry? Don't be driving.
Hectic. What?
Don't be driving. Some kind of way you get jammed, you want to stood or you want to pee. It's not easy. You got to be in the car today. That's why it's always good, when you're having no kind of situation on your road, you always need to have something, They have these movable or urine tank that you can use, when you're stranded, nowhere to, pee and stuff like that. You can do it right there, but it's not easy. It's a kind of a difficult task, I'm telling you. But folks, we'll not talk too much. Let's go to Aliyu and Solomon Tunis. Our weather report man is there. Can you bring it on for us, Esther? Yes.
Okay. Aliyu.
Yeah. Aliyu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Aliyu, let's give you some time to say what's on your mind, and we'll go to our weather report man.
Yeah, thank you. That good morning, bro. Yeah, you know what really on my mind this morning? It had to do with this whole Baby 4 road project that President Bouaka gave to Australian company that was single souls, because these are some of the things our president don't have no respect for the code of conduct. And that project, he undertook it and single-handedly over to somebody of his own interest. And these are things that the complaint of yesterday, the previous administration, no respect for rule of law, the code of conduct. Those were some of the things they complain of. But today, they are even doing worse than what they complained of yesterday. Like now, look at Ghana. See the kind of development that is going on in Ghana, construction and other things, road connectivity. Who are those people that are doing those projects? The Ghanaian government take this project and give it to Ghanaian. Almost 85% of the road construction going on in Ghana today, development is done by Ghanaians. They themselves doing those projects. So what are the empowerment you are empowering the Liberian businesses? The money you take it to give to Australian company to come and build 4-lane road and from St. Paul Bridge all the way going to go whatsoever. You want to tell me Liberian company couldn't do that? You couldn't put out a bidding process that Liberian company will bid for and see who will win it to carry on that project? But because you get a special interest, everything the president want to get, he cut. Everything is all about his personal interest. You took that project and gave it to Australian company, the money, and you gave them the money. At the end of the day, you had to put a toll system to generate that money back to the country with revenue. Why you couldn't just take that money, you do the bidding process when a Liberian company win, and then you give them the same money. When they finish, you pull a toll system and get the money back again and put it in the country covered. Why you couldn't do it? They say you are a man of wisdom, you are a wise man. So that thing, but again, like President Bouaka said, in as much as we are living, we should continue to see strange things. There will be more unprecedented things under his administration. Those things we expect to see the honor of rescue government, somebody who claim to have come and rescue the Liberian people. You see, this is not good for our country. Let's learn how to give to our Liberian businesses. Let's encourage them. Let's straighten them so that now last year, your company they're going to bring people to come and work. They take the money, they carry back. If a Liberian company was to be doing that project, Liberians will be employed. That's another job opportunity for Liberians. But this is so sad. And lastly, like Amara Kone said, the same thing. Your call for special session, you talk about printing money. But when you people came, the removal of Yeke Koluba took over the entire special session that the legislature was called back for. Instead of printing money, the removal of Yeke Koluba was their main target. This is why they were focusing on to see how they can remove Yeke. So those things that you condemned yesterday, those things that you criticize, today they have been institutionalized under your administration. And this is not what Liberia people want to see. So where are we going as a nation? If the wrong of yesterday have been institutionalized today, they are now legal under your watch. All of those things that you condemn, you criticize yesterday, that made you to vote and get we are out of power. These are things today that you are doing. When we talk, you say we are dogs that are biking. But no problem, don't pay attention to those biking dogs. Tomorrow you will see. When we were in power, when people were complaining, we know them. That time that dogs were biking too. And we know them where we are today. So continue to know those biking dogs. And we catch up with you 2029. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And just before we bring in our weather report man, Solomon Tunis, Esther, there are too many reasons why you see dogs can back at people. All right. Dogs back at you because maybe you can eat them, or witchcraft, or something you're a rogue.
Oh man, why are you gonna attribute that to Kissy man?
But I know Kissy people eat dogs. I mean, they
But
don't have.
you like kissing me. You like kissing me.
Loma people too eat dogs. Loma people eat dogs too. Any other tribes can eat dog, but what I'm saying, those are the kind of people dogs back at. When you're going, they back at you. You're a rogue, dogs see you, they will back. You're a criminal, they see you, they do all kinds of things to you. So maybe that's why they can be, but when you're barking at you, the woman say, just be going, focus. Well, let's hear from our weather report man. Gus is already here. Gus, you can take a second to greet the audience and we'll go straight for our weather report.
Good morning, Liberia. Gus Coleman. Glad to be here. We're coming. We're here.
All right. So to our weather report man, Solomon Tunes, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, everyone. The diaspora in Monrovia, Wendell, Esther, Marcelle, Gus, the entire Liberia. Yeah, good morning. Your weatherman, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. We are here to give you accurate weather. Today, weather as the day goes by, as it is now, it's 85 degrees, 35% chances of rain. Today is not going to be like yesterday. Today, you're going to at least experience a little bit of rain. Rain will start around the afternoon hour. I know you've been experiencing a lot of sun this morning, but you'll get more rain by the afternoon hour going towards the evening. That's what I'm seeing here on my radar. But you have to expect rain because why? You are in the rainy season. Okay? Even though it may rain, it may not rain. You have not yet deep into the rainy season. The ground is not yet soaking wet because you're still feeling serious heat. All right? The wind right now is about 11 miles per hour. The humidity at this now is about 80%. So it's going to stay like that till night. When you go into bed, it will rise up to 92. That's today weather. Tomorrow, Friday, you're going to see tomorrow, Friday, you may not experience a lot of sun. It's telling me that it's all rain and cloudy. So some part of the day, early morning, you might experience heavy rain, but it won't last. Then it will turn to thunderstorm, and the whole day going to be cloudy. It's going to be uncomfortable day. It'll put you in suspense, like it's going to rain, but it may not rain. That's how the day going to be. You know the kind of day that what happened with the day? No sun, no rain. Okay, but you in our suspense. But definitely, you might expect rain tomorrow. Wherever you go, don't go too far without your umbrella or raincoat. Tomorrow, Friday is not a comfortable day for you tomorrow. Rain, but then the sun may not come at all. Even if it comes, it may not last. Then we go to Saturday. Saturday, letting me know. Saturday is a nice day. Small rain, cloud, and sun mixture like that. But it may not rain as much like Friday. Friday really the one that tell me that it's going to be raining a little bit. So I expect heavy rain. Saturday going to be a nice day. It's all threes. A little bit of rain, a little bit of sun, a little bit of cloud. But the rain not going to be that much. It's not telling me that. The whole thing here you should really think about is the heat. The heat ain't go away yet though.
Yeah.
It's still in the area of Monrovia or Monserrado. That heat still there. So you're prepared for it in the day or in the night. And when you're doing your homework at night, make sure you got bucket of water to go and take bath because some of us when we're doing homework, they can beat us because we had to listen.
Yeah, man, I can't
Oh,
money
yeah.
again.
So now the weather report there, okay? You're keeping you're hearing from Freedom FM. Okay, with the man not lying again.
Oh, they be loud already. They can beat us.
They can beat us. We have to listen, then we start sweating.
I said that day. You said no. I said that day. You said. Then I beg you, man. Thank you so much for the weather report. Thank you so much. We'll get back to you. I know you have something to say before you leave us. So let's give our man Gus some time. Gus, just go ahead and tell us what is on your mind this morning before we go back to our weather report man.
How you doing, Gus? Gus, look, I put you into a chat room. You're not paying attention to it. I put you in a group chat room on the WhatsApp. I want us to pay attention to that chat room, please, and unmute yourself.
Yeah, you need to keep your homework topic for Friday. The new generation comes talking like that. We know.
Okay.
Oh God, no, Liberia. What's on my mind? Liberia. I don't know. Liberia is a mess, man. Liberia is really, really interesting. I listen to men, boys that have had some experience overseas, go back to Liberia. Listen to the statement that was made by the president. Instead of it, in any real country, the president would have had some kind of apologies or some kind of, there would have been something said about it, even from the press secretary. But what we do is we whitewash everything. We just throw it aside. The divisiveness is my biggest problem. You call people dog or whatever, but the fact that we have struggled with this, where Liberians on the ground think they're more Liberian than us, but in the end, we know more about Liberia than you. When something happens, we get it first. You know, um, but who are these same people that are not living in Liberia? Those are your brothers, your sons, your daughters, your all of those. We have an 80-year-old man that says that. An 80-year-old man that forgets his own grandkids could be attributed to that. You know, um, it just tells you a lot of where we are, and that's the real discussions. Like we hiring. Think about it. This guy that coming Taft Liberia, right? Taft Sierra Leone, Taft whatever. We're taking somebody from another country to come and lay out our country. Hey man, what kind of country are we? But your diasporans that are here, like I always say, what I do, I can't even do in my own country because the country has not even elevated to that level, to have the sophistication of medical equipment and things that would be needed to be able to save lives in that country. We don't even have it. But yet, somebody would come and say, don't listen to those people. Who are those people? Those are the people that were sitting on the farm themselves. Those are the people that would have been Yana boys. Those are the people that would have been, what do you call them, Zogos. Those are the people that will be university students for 20 years. Think about it. Most people spend anywhere from 10 to 20 years at that university. But those of us that had the opportunity to leave that country have done so well that we support our country back home. We support our friends and family, our relatives, and all of that. And that is taken for granted only because somebody criticized, only because somebody say what is wrong. Man, something is wrong with us. And it's not only just our young people, even our president believe that. And here's the man that goes around telling everyone, oh, we're going to have a diaspora forum. We're going to have all these forums. These people, all of them, their only interest is for you to sing praises because in Liberia, that's what goes. Like Masale said earlier, the last administration, when we criticized, they had a problem. And I wish some of them could listen. And I've told people in the opposition now, so President Weah came on our show because he felt like we were not here praising and praising and praising and praising. But when things came out, we talked about it. And that was one of his impression of us, right, Wendell? That when he came on that
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have the recording, okay? And people don't realize that. It is very important for you as a friend or family or relative or supporter to be able to say the truth. Because if you don't say the truth, you are just like people that hate that person but pretending they love that person to see their downfall. And this is what happens all of the time. Nobody get taken down by enemies. They always get taken down by friends. When we do investigation, we go to your friends, your relatives, because they can tell us the intricate details about you. So again, Liberians, Liberia, look, we can keep fighting all we want, but we have a country where today, when you become president, you can do anything you want. Today, when you had no money, you can be building warehouse now when you become president, renting your yacht. You can be building $10 million MRU or whatever they call it, Mano River Union Complex. Domoya one can visit. Domoya one put how you call it, provide protection for us. That what Domoya bring his people across. So the people stay there. They will keep encroaching, and I'm not even going to talk about a lawmaker situation because again, it goes back to everything I have just stated here. When they're on your side, they're good. When they're not on your side, they're bad. So I'm gonna stay out of that. Thank you guys. Glad to be on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Let's go back to our weather report, man.
hold on
Tunis,
real quick.
let's
Yeah,
let's hear what's on your mind before we gauge the views of our followers.
yeah, Tunis, I'll reach out to you about that. As you know, I'm on the road again with my son and all of that. But yeah, I'll reach out to you.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Wait. I didn't say hi to my girl Esther. Esther, how you doing?
I'm okay. Esther is fine.
Okay, great. All right, go on, Tunis.
Yeah. Thank you so much for allowing me to say what's on my mind. And what else in my mind? On my mind, the best thing on my mind is about Masale, the good work he's doing in Liberia, including some of the behind the scene work Solomon also doing. And these people are on Freedom FM. They are member of Freedom FM. So sometimes we leave the government alone or Liberia officials alone and deal with our own kind. The people among us here are doing well, taking their own private money, not any donation from anywhere, but their hard-earned money. They have family, they have everything, they have mortgage to pay, they have car loan, insurance, but they still find time to help our Liberian people. I wish we would appreciate these kind of people instead of calling them names, dogs, and all of that. You know, Aliu, we really, really take this time to appreciate your effort you're making. The other day, some blind kids came on our show here on our radio station, seeking for help. Even the school they go to, they pay school fee, but they don't have the logistic for them to continue their school. But you step in and make them happy. I wish they were listening. And Solomon have in school that up to 300 children. 300 children, one person can born 300 children. Even the men who have, I think, 700 wives and 300 concubines, we never heard about any one child of that man. This man he and his wife, Solomon, they've been running that school for the past 10 years and single-handedly. Can you believe that? So we will always, when it comes to what's on your mind sometime, we will take this time to appreciate you guys for what you guys doing. Even the people you're doing to, they are not appreciating you. But we will ask God to appreciate you whichever way God can, in the best way. You will not die poor, you will not die with sickness, and your hereafter will be a good one for you. Both for you, you are Muslim, the other man is a Christian, Solomon. And thank God you guys are doing this out of your heart. Nobody forcing you to do that. You could spend your money any which way you want to, but you decide to help our people, our children, our sisters and mothers. People call on the show here. You sometimes volunteer. Give me that person number. Give me this. I pray for you, my brother. God will bless you, your family, and God bless Mama Liberia. That's what's on my mind.
Thank you, Brother Tunis.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And you know, Ali, you see what I told you? You deserve the flowers, and so we got to flourish you with all the beautiful colors of flowers we have here on today's edition of the show. Keep doing what you're doing. God is going to reward you for everything that you are doing for, your country. But folks, we here this morning on the What's on Your Mind segment. We are about to go to the phone.
Can I get there 1 second, please?
Go ahead.
And all of that praises, I'm praising you. Some of it come to me because I brought you on the show. So I won't forget myself. I brought you here. I'm the one that called you. I said, my man, come and join us. I see what you can do and what you're capable of doing. So, my people, you're going to thank me for bringing Ali on the show. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you.
So can I talk my own to how Leo got on the show? That will not move from here today. All right. But anyway, that's it. Thank you so much, Tunis. Thank you for everything. We work here as a team, and everything we do here, we do it together as a team. Yes. And that's the only way we can forge ahead. Teamwork can make us to succeed in everything we do. So let's get to our listeners, those of you who are by your receivers, those of you who are watching us online from wherever you are watching. If you don't have the time to call, just drop your comment. All right. If you're watching, you can drop a comment. We'll read them out for you on the show. So we'll send controls to Esther. Esther is going to run us through the comments, and after which we will open up the phone lines to take your calls. So let's hear from you, Esther, quickly.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, Tunis.
All right, Tunis. Take care. Have a great day at work.
We have Venetia's Junior Bar. He says, I'm following from District 16. We have DJ Success watching. We have J. Momo Passaway says, good morning. I'm watching from Shoe Factory Community. Situ B. Jabo says, never die sedition following from Kanga Town, Johnsonville. Good morning, my good people. We have Chiba Kamara. He says, good morning, watching live from Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. We have Jerry
Awalaya, yeah, that's it.
I'm watching live from Dallas, Texas. We have Mason Emmanuel A. watching from Brewerville City, G4 community. We have Henry T. Toll Jr. Sorry. He says, good morning, Freedom FM and the print news with our Radio LIB crew of Staten Island, New York City. With our weather report man, Uncle Tunis, always giving us great information about country, Mama Liberia, weather conditions, and I'm watching from my residence in Caldwell. We have Josephine Sate Amor Amensa says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Providence, Rhode Island, USA. We have Clarence Dwyer. He says, good morning, Winter and Esther. I'm following this morning from my media corporate boyfriend district. What's that? Okay, my Dela corporate boyfriend district. And we have Hezekiah Dodo says, good morning. Good morning. Clarence, you follow it. We have Hezekiah Dodo. He says, good morning, Freedom FM, and our loving people of District 17, Montserrat County, following closely from Brewerville City, Montserrat County, Christopolis community, to be specific, keep informing the public about major happenings under this criminal Boca Coon bad leadership. We have Steven Sla. He says we give it to a Freeport company because he's a Freetown. We give it to a Freetown company because it's a Freetown man. Jonathan Kebola says, following from Columbus, Ohio, USA. Matthew Cholople says, can you imagine a Boaka who was wearing one old shoes over and over, who woman was selling cold water, calling Liberian people dogs? I don't blame Boaka. We have Amuya M. Fofana watching. He says, good morning. We have Estelle M.G. Blake. She says, good morning, watching from Bannersville Junction. Sam Toby says, I'm following you from Minnesota, Brooklyn Park. We have Ambassador Watton Pucci Morgan Jr. He says, I'm following from Johnsonville resident. Vice Chairman for Welfare CDC, regular intellectual militant. Well, so far, Wendell, these are all the comments. Let's come back to you.
Okay, so you can now place your calls 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Call in and say what's on your mind. This is the platform set aside for you to speak about those burning issues. Every caller will have a minute to say what's on your mind. So let's take the calls now. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. The female line is 0770 297 016. The WhatsApp line is +231 886 500 104. So you can call us now and make your contribution here on the program. The lines are already ringing. So let's take our first call. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ines.
Yeah, good morning, Patience. Welcome. Let's hear you. Patience, I'm getting feedback. What is that feedback from you? You have to call back. Patience, that feedback was so terrible. Please call us back and make your contribution. Those of you who want to call on the show, you have to do us a favor. Stay away from your monitor, please. Let's take you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, what is on your mind this morning?
Before I think now, what is the prostitution? What is that back of car there? What is back of money? Buy money, but I want to just the only. That's why some people I don't know. And yeah, especially. People about it, for that is working out.
So that would doing it to you so.
The police, oh, Brazil. They were finding people finding the holy.
Okay, thank you.
I did something
The chief of traffic is Alfonso Bina. Bina, if you're listening, you drive around the Broad Street Belt and see what's going on there. Thank you. Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Let's keep the calls coming in. Let's talk to you. Hello? Hello?
Good morning, William.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is really. Let me tell you, we echo what I got just said. It starts from God and Delhi.
Okay.
You can have everything. You can have your list. You can have your return. They just plenty. They just too plenty. You got to go God and Delhi. Then you got to go to all super away. Preach out to the afterwards. God is spirit away. There are 3 areas. God and Delhi. God and Ronald. Then God and Mercury.
Wow.
And the worst part of God and Wesley, Mercury, you make a left, they're dead. You go straight to Peter, they're dead. It's no God off, actually.
So how you manage now?
The worst part is the thing that can get to me, you get them $100 on you. There's no back on you.
Wow.
They will order. I'm telling you seriously. That's what I do video you see. And so if you take up a Chibena, you get to know me good. When you report an officer of Chibena, you can back it off.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
That's how bad it is.
Okay, Realist, thanks for bringing that.
You know what it's going to do hard here.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was a bad joke. I call you a story. You say, no, there was a good joke. You will not just what people.
Okay. Thank you, Realist. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's keep the calls coming in. 0776-104-104. Let's talk to this person. Hello? Yes. Welcome. Go ahead. Let's hear you. You have a minute. What is on your mind? Let's hear from you. Okay.
All the negative things, one thing they are now come back to the community and report because you go over, the one for the community. If you know that they're going to so-called report, that they're going to the pressure of that, you are not seeing your community to maybe year for fun. So, I mean, I'm confused. With that one, we let that go there and do one thing, and go for a just pass, book up, and just put the on a question, and just be the community of common, and with all go help. I think it's so sad. I mean, commission that we have in the hall, the town hall, just for us to find out the president, just to wait for the president, to empathy, to keep justice, another one I said, the chief justice, the president, that keep justice, before anything is said, they will go by it. I want to keep justice, just for it, keep justice. So that is just the entire house. The member party, just take all of there, just with the president. Thank you, the police,
Thank you, thank you. And to be frank with you, those guys are our problem. I'm telling you, the lawmakers, they are our problem in this country. Let's talk to this person. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm here with Esther and the rest of the team, Aliu and Gus.
Yeah. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Aliu. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Gus.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. What's on my mind is
You didn't tell us your name.
Sorry, my name is Carmen Kiefer, calling from my family.
1 minute, Gamen. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. You know what's on my mind is about the election commission there.
Tamaya Nai.
Okay.
We do.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what they want to start doing about it because they come for bill, they or partisans to be elected to opposition there. So because it is very scary. That's my worry. That's my concern. What are we doing? What the opposition is doing to warn this man? And because we're showing in video when you are campaign move, campaign back, people ahead, giving results for the Unity Party. So this is my concern.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gamen. Thanks for your concern. Let's take this person. Good afternoon. Hello. You call on the show now. You want to talk. Okay, the phone, and you're there. You don't want to talk. You just want to waste our time. While others are on the line, they want to make their input, and you call. Okay, the phone. You don't want to talk. But you can call us. The numbers are active. Call in and make a contribution. There's a phone ringing somewhere. Okay, this phone. We're not taking any local call on this WhatsApp number. So please, if you're calling us on the WhatsApp line, we're not. It's just restricted to people outside Liberia. So please call in and make a contribution on 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Let's talk to you. Hello. Hello. Okay, it's like that person is not ready. Yeah, your money be going. Hello.
Yeah, hello, buddy.
Yeah, welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Moses from Port Junction.
Okay, what is on your mind that you called to tell us? Let's hear from you.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the way they put Guinea go, but in there, I'm not telling about it.
Wow, why? What did it? Mm-hmm.
For Boma Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
to go for Western, people running on the west tomorrow, people just doing it fast. They want to take it down to 12 small, where they want to get in now. Now that feel you put a cover junction. They put in, they're doing the way to go. That's different. They will have to stay until last. The way they started for people to look it down. It was it. But when I start to carry now, running tomorrow. That's different.
Okay.
Yeah,
you read about that. I passed there this morning, and I saw. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They are the Conway Junction. That's true. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so my money's down. Yeah, my money's down.
That's true. You pay taxes, so you got to talk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I get lefty.
Yeah. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you.
Okay, brother.
Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to the show. What's your name, sir?
Thank you. My name is Joseph.
Calling from Barnesville?
Gardnersville.
Oh, Gardnersville. Okay.
Yeah.
You are live. Let's hear you. You have a minute. Say what's on your mind.
Yeah. My concern has to do with the whole yeke issue. My main question is, what happened to those that were money in the water for which they say yeke made reckless statement and they try to stay on the legislature? Secondly, the police, they give unnecessary tickets. Yeah, unnecessary tickets.
Why you mean the police can give unnecessary ticket? What kind of ticket? Are you a commercial driver?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, what made a ticket that they give you unnecessary?
Why will someone be having first ticket with them, then get another ticket? Isn't that unnecessary ticket? The man already drunk, he's already wet. Then you tell him what's another water over him. Why the fuck will say when you wet? I said to be unnecessary ticket so they need to see how bad they can work on that thing. The best should be having one ticket when you're not yet pay for the issue of another ticket.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. You have to ask the question, what happened to those that were money in the water?
All right. And is it a look for me? And why they can look for me? Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Yeah, let's talk to this person. Hello. Good afternoon.
Thank you. This is Edmund.
Yeah, Edmund, welcome to the show, brother. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Let me say hi to Esther, Masale, Ghost, and the waterman that just left us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Edmund Carr. I'm the concerned Liberian for Justice. I am a member. They Guinea and Liberia for the issue. We are asking the government. One, now their desire were to get Yeke out. Currently, Yeke is out because for me, once there was no due process. I think consider as a representative of this thing. So whether we get it all now, the question we are asking is, what's happening at the border now? The Guinean soldiers going back now? Because yesterday on another show, we saw a video. The very president that escorted Boaka into Guinea, we are seeing another video from his country where a foreign minister is confirming that the confrontation that was between Sierra Leone and Guinea, it is clear that that place
is for Guinea. Yeah.
To turn it over. Okay? We saw that so the people as far as concerned the Sierra Leone have declared that the place for Guinea is no more in confusion. Then the very president of that Sierra Leone president that is got the Boaka into Guinea. What are the own discussion? If the Boaka consider before Dumaya that play it for Dumaya and they don't want to say anything about it, he needs to give sense to the Nigerian people. Because you can tell me say your citizenry will be living in their own country as refugees. We don't about 33,000 villages. They left. The Guineans are there. They are chasing again because you can't say they play for Guinea. And nothing more we can hear from them. So what's going on? You say in that meeting, he agreed that, oh yeah, that play is for Guinea. And he said prayer or something that he cared for how he would tell the Nigerian people. We don't hear from them. We will not allow you to rest.
Okay.
But the issue that they say, what happened. But if we go to this issue, look, it's a serious issue. The question was going to be asking ourselves, why now? All the president that has come and gone, only one of Boaka people that can clean from the other Johnson to relay. You want to tell me that? They said because these guys are using their time to get this land.
Okay.
So that tomorrow they will come back to get benefit. Because these people will come here and you don't look at the you instead of from Cody to
coffee.
Yeah, coffee. How can you do?
Okay.
Who the fuck think you're all that kind of land? But why you need to buy land like that? How's that? That is how the people need to buy land. How can you come in for William? But I want to buy my family property there. That's why we're achieving with.
Thank you.
We will have that. That can't.
Thank you, Edmund. Thank you very much. Let's go to the WhatsApp line and talk to this caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon and good morning, winner from Minnesota. This is Rebecca.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Becky. You have a minute. Let's hear your contribution.
Yeah, thank you so much for the show. And this Thursday morning, what on my mind is like, I just want to tell President Boaka that Liberia is for every one of us. We stay in the diaspora, we work, we support our family and friends over there. Even when we go for vacation over there, we contribute to the economy of the country. We buy data for our family and friends over there, our children. Liberia is the only country that we Liberians that in the diaspora will do wrong. They can send us to India when they're deporting us. They send us to Liberia. So anything that have to do with Liberia, it concerns us here. So we will talk. And I just want to tell them, the last time, you recall Liberian cockroaches. And Liberians sat over there. Today, Boaka is calling us dogs. But he fails to realize that dog is main friend. That the reason why in the diaspora, when you play with dog, you can get killed. You can go to jail for a lifetime more than human being. You kill human being, maybe sometimes they will consider you, but when you kill dog, you can even be the richest or whoever. You can even be a white man. you can be punished for that. So yeah, Bwaka knows that. We who barking like dogs, dog don't just get up and bark. Dog bark when evil thing is in an area or something evil is passing in your yard, or somebody will not belong somewhere and the person is passing that they want to trespass your yard. When you get dog, that the dog getting ready to bark at you. So he's not doing the right thing. That's the reason why we are barking at him. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Rebecca Sayan. Thanks for your contribution. 0776-104-104. What's on your mind is the topic, so you can call in and tell us what is on your mind. Let's talk to you, this person. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show, sir.
My name is T.O.D. and I represent the CLG, for short, Concern Liberia for Justice.
Concern Liberia for Justice.
Concern Liberia for Justice.
Okay, that's good. CLJ. Go ahead. Let's hear you. 1 minute, sir.
Okay, since I come from the background of advocacy for justice, let me just speak on the issue of rule of law as it relates to Liberia and its current jurisdiction. We got a kind of enrichment in powers that campaign vehemently to uphold the laws of this land. But little them we get to know that, in fact, this partaking the three things to our society and our law. The public came firstly to obliterate our laws. He came to ideologize our politics. And the public came to degradate our society. When the public is in the habit of constantly breaking the law, and you know everything that has to do with rule-based and order institution, it means he's obliterating our laws. He's destroying it. Why will you come in your arrangement that arrest, and this arrest in it is rule of law? Then when the Supreme Court rule, you will always go against it. You always find a parallel route to the Supreme Court ruling. You have ideologized our politics. Politics is no longer about changing the whole life. Politics is about life and discussion. Honor Mr. Bakai. Whatever he says remain the law and gospel. What it means is that he has monopolized idea, knowledge, and wisdom. Meaning when it comes from the camp of Unity Party, everybody must agree whether it is the wrong way to go. Whether when the idea is kind of protected to society, you must agree. He's not giving any chance to defend his view.
Okay.
And someone is in the public glare. Let me conclude for a second. And someone is in the
Now, you don't want to give me your own set time, huh?
Sorry. Let me just conclude quickly.
Go ahead.
Let me lay. And someone is in the public glare. All of us are there are seeing what they are doing to Oromo. That's just a common example that this papi, he doesn't agree, he doesn't agree with just agreement. Anyone who disagree with him, he go after you. And it's not possible for 5 point some million people in Liberia to just agree with one Mr. Parker. Please take note on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon. This caller, good afternoon. You finished? Hello? Good afternoon. Tell us your name and...
My name is Michael Howard. I'm calling from the Samaritan.
Go ahead, Michael Howard. Let's hear you 1 minute. Say what's on your mind.
Okay, thank you for the topic on the discussion. What is on my mind that I want you to know is that based on the lawmaker, Yeke Koluba, in the way in which they decide to expel him from the House of Representatives because of his statement. But I want to know that why Yeke Koluba is still there pertaining about Guinea. I want to know and asking the government to give information on that, which is it true that Guineans have fought back if the land in question is not from Guinea? Because apart from that, before you settlement, you have to cleanse your land. When you cleanse your land, then you get to the issue of this man to say, oh, you wanted to go in a care. But now saying, well, we're not came and got a level for all. It's like there was a deep between you and Guinea or whatsoever how you deep. So you spoke, and the way you spoke at the honorable, they went against you. So for this reason, you're going to take the consequence of the penalty. But as we're speaking, the land is in question, is proving that this land for Guinea. So in this case, they is not supposed to expect Yaka Konova because what Yaka Konova is saying, it is true that the land for Guinea. So why do you expect Yaka Konova? So if you come claim the land to say, yeah, this is my land, you want for Guinea to see the land, you're trying to bring class to Guinea in Guinea. But you're proving that no class will happen because Guinea know that the land for me, I'm getting my land. So for this reason, I'm going to punish you. Or I'm going to expel you, then it makes sense. But you cannot expel the man while the land in question is still for Guinea. So which means the man is not wrong. So you're preparing the man right. So I just want to say that the people for District 10, they have to stand up. If I was to go out of power, you live with me in that place. Nobody will run as representative. That space will be open. Nobody will run. Because if you cannot treat my lawmaker that then you want to put on another campaign to bring your own lawmaker or to get another lawmaker, it's injustice. So just laying question is for Guinea. So if it's not wrong, so you now have the reason to explain your case.
Thank you.
That's my conclusion.
Thank you. And let me say to this caller, I really like your point. You know, I like the way you put it that the people of District Number 10, supporters of Yeke, you need to stand up because we haven't gotten any clear information about this land, whether the Guineans have left the Liberian authorities or they are still occupying that land. All right. We don't know. The government is not telling us anything, but I mean, because of the statement Yeke made today, he was, omitted from the system. But let's talk to you. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. My name is Theophilus Davis, calling from Ghana's BTGY, aka Labrador is going nowhere.
Okay, let's hear you.
What's on my mind has to do with the president.
What about the president you want to talk about? Let's hear you.
My brother, this president is very, very, very ungrateful. For me to hear President Waka telling Labrador they are because I'm very, very shocked. This is a president that we all know during his election. He was the most backup in the Republic of Liberia. I don't think anybody takes President Waka. I can remember he appeared on the Spoon show. And the Spoon management insisting for Liberia abroad and even here to contribute towards his campaign. So yeah, Mr. Bola telling people that they are bigger. I'm very, very shocked and surprised. But there is a baking president. There is a man who came to power by baking. So to put in like people bigger, I just surprised President Baga. He told him, actually.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Theophilus Davis. Liberia is going nowhere. That's his name.
We are going nowhere.
Okay, Theophilus. Let's take a break. Let's take word from our sponsors. I'll tell you the phones won't stop ringing. So let's take word from our sponsor, and then when we come back, we continue with the calls. We're here straight up to 12:30. 12:30 will be parting words for you. So let's take this break and be back.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to serve the source of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cold Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So start to talk.
Welcome back, folks. Let's continue with the phone calls on the show. We just took our final break, so let's take you this person. Good afternoon. If you can move away from the noise, I will cut you off.
I get right line.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my shop, thank God to the police, like radar. The people are getting all sorts of time here. When you try to pass, that to speak or passing door, police will pass you, they carry to the airport. Some of them they say they're not time here. But they will pass on there for that to tell to go through 1,500.
And the money they can charge you on the park, yo. Hello, caller. Hello, caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? Hello? Okay, we can't hear you again. Probably you're at a dead end. Let's talk to you. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, welcome to the show. Your name and where you join us from?
I'm Jacob Zimmer, calling from District 14 Carlton.
Go ahead, Jake. Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Are you travel only push out operation?
You say, have I traveled on it?
Yeah.
I live in District 17, so I'm on that road every day.
Okay. Are you seeing it?
My man, everything on that road, I seen it. Everything.
You see that the road is dropping. The old way because the road was built up. But they are dropping it. They are not built up in the road. That road will not make it for 3 years. They crossed the bed, they all cross and build up the road, but they are not doing it.
Yeah, because if you see it, because the first height of the road is different now because they have reduced it. Yeah.
I'm not working with public work.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I'm seeing the road. They are dropping the road down. Look on that bridge. You see the height of the road and now?
Yeah.
It's dropping and I'm seeing the road.
Yeah, that water will take over that place from what I'm seeing. Yeah. Thank you very much. We have a few comments. We'll read them out before we go, but let's take Esther. We can take 2 more calls, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk to you, this person. Hello. No, you're not ready to talk, or you say you won't give feedback. Let's talk to you. Hello. Good afternoon. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening, but let's talk to this overseas caller. Hello?
Good morning, Abraham.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. Mama, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm calling you from Texas,
Okay.
USA.
Okay.
Oh, well, I called to let you know, to help me to ask Bwaka people, why? What's going on? From the time I particular in particular from the time Bwaka in Liberia. Everywhere Bwaka is, there's confusion. From the time Bwaka declared himself Liberian, and Guinea, Kisime, and Sierra Kisime declared himself Liberian. And started joining the Congo people, Congo people going to school, YMCA. Declared himself a Liberian.
That's CWA now. CWA.
Why everywhere is confusion? Don't put him in culture ministry. They will not note. He goes so no note. We talk what people. The mayor has no good spirit. The mayor is not good. They put whole country. A ministry when he's there, there's division. Then they put whole country in the. Look at what going on in our country. What going on in our country? Then he turned around. He calling us dogs. He calling Liberians dogs. Somebody like Bwaka calling Liberians dogs. Oh my God. No, the reason why Bwaka is sitting over there is the noise that in Iran. The government here is too basic. But we turn Bwaka over to the country. We turn over to Donald Trump to ask him, what's going on? What happened to our people? What happened to us?
Okay.
Look at what he's doing to us. Look at what he did to Yeke. Yeke who brought him to power. This great president we brought him to power. Then this return sitting down, they can't talk. This return sitting down, they can't talk. So when he told Bwaka from then, when he told Sari, when he told Yeke from then, the Guineans gone back. Have they gone back? Are they not stay there?
Okay, Mama. Thank you. We gotta go. No time. We gotta go, Mama. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Let me stop what he's doing to us.
Okay.
We are dogs. Okay, we agree. We are dogs. If he agreed to come and root dogs, he agreed to come and lead dogs, that he business.
Thank
so
you.
we agree.
Thank you.
But go with him.
Only a dog can lead a dog. All right. So dog lead dog. So
we are dogs. And he a human being. If you agree now as a human being created by God to come and lead animals at his business.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
You go back to freedom.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's leave it there, Esther. We got a few comments. Let's take them and go to Aliyu to wrap up. All right. Yeah, from right there.
Where do we stop?
Go up a little bit. Just Yep. No. Yeah. Right there. Right there.
Yep. We have Roosevelt Kroma. He says, let me please use your platform to say good morning to Mana Marlin Small of Monrovia, watching with Ambassador Roosevelt S. Dunn of the USA. We have Karim Sion. He says, good morning, Winter and Esther. I'm watching from Truck Garage Community 2029 all the way. And Roosevelt Grumman again says, your widow, please ask Darius Dillon the whereabouts of the Liberian economy under the Joseph Boakai government. Stanley Sharif says, most definitely JMB is also, I'm not going to say that. And Stanley Sharif says, JMB doesn't respect the Liberian people that voted him. We will equally respond to him in the same manner. And Roosevelt again says, they should not fire for fire. You leave JMB alone. Yeah, because the old man too young. And Karim Sion says,
no.
I'm not
Can't do that.
Yeah. Lasana Howe says JMB is not wrong. The only reason the dogs are barking is because they see Kissy Man passing in Manimo. And we have Terry F. Corner says, good afternoon. I'm following from Nippo Street. Mar Bowell Son TFK says, good afternoon. My family watching live from Randall Street. Thank you for the update. We have William K. Somawulu says, good morning, guys. I'm watching from New York, Staten Island. This is it, Wendell.
Okay. Aliyu, 30 seconds. Let's take your comment and go home. Aliyu. Okay, it's like Aliyu is out. So, folks, on that note, this is...
hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks to the caller. Have a good weekend. We will see Monday again. Because tomorrow that I show back, I will not be around. Yeah, okay. So have a nice weekend, Esther. Be safe out there. Thank you.
Okay, Aliyu, you too, the same from our end. We'll be here on tomorrow, the throwback. Until then, play safe and keep the peace.